topic is hardware technologies in educational technology. Dear student teachers, welcome to the class. In our previous lectures, we have learned what is the concept of educational technology, in which we have learned about the meaning, definition, and conceptual values of educational technology in physical education. We have learned role of educational practices in physical education and sports sciences, types of educational practices and their implementation. Today's topic of discussion is hardware technologies. What is the hardware in educational technologies? The hardware approach is based on the application of engineering principles for developing electromechanical equipment for instructional purposes, through which we are going to give instructions to our students, to the learners, and who are interested in learning. What type of that can be? That can be motion pictures, tape recorders, televisions, teaching machines, computers. They are all called educational hardware. So what are these engineering principles? When it comes to structural engineering design, there are three most important principles are there which we are supposed to keep in mind. What are they? Number one is strength. Whatever instrument you are going to develop, how strong it is to deliver your lecture, how much you are capable to deliver yourself in good way. It is your strength or not. That is a big thing. The second is serviceability. Serviceability is always required because you have developed some sort of equipment, but services are not available. Then what you will do? So there must be such type of instruments which are very strong and easily serviceable. And last but not the least, for structural engineering designs, it is that cost also matters. So what it means? That we must have some sort of equipments with us which is very strong, which delivers our material very fast, which tells us that we can have any type of, any sort of things we can do. Just like you can see, previously we was having, I have told you, tape recorders, televisions, then comes computers, then they become our strength. But nowadays, each and every student is having, as soon as he is passing his 12th standard class, he is receiving a tablet under Mukhyamantri Education System Yojana by Education Department. And that tablet makes him stronger towards learning because a lot of learning material is available on websites, on other educational institutions websites, and even his own teachers, they are sending video lectures to them for learning. You can see yourself also. So these are, and they are very cheap, very small. You can do miracles in them through the help of various apps. Previously websites was there. Now no one is talking about websites. Everyone is asking about app. To construct a website was very huge money people used to charge. But nowadays people, they are making applications regarding various companies, various teaching materials, and to construct teaching materials. So the three principles of engineering, they applies here, that is strength, serviceability, and cost. And with the help of these three principles, we will be able to make some good sort of equipments. Then comes electromechanical gadgets used for teaching and learning. So what is electromechanical things? So electromechanical focuses on the interaction of electrical, which starts with a current, and mechanical systems as a whole, and how the two systems interact with each other. Means there is a mechanical system and an electrical system. When you combine both, what happens? Electromechanical magnetic effect generates, and with the help of electrical things, mechanical systems used to start working. So what are these in using for education? With the development of modern electronics, what are the electronics items? Transistor, radio, tape recorder, CD player, video, DVD players. They are all electronics items. With the development of modern electronics, electromechanical devices were widely used in complicated subsystems of parts, including electric typewriters. What is an electric typewriter? An electric typewriter is a equipment which we will be using where having a typewriter is having a current adopted with it. So what is an electronic item? That is that electronic typewriter. We would not achieve widespread popularity until nearly a century later. The basic groundwork of electric typewriter was laid by universal stock ticker invented by Thomas Edison in 1870. See, more than 150 years before, the educational technology peoples they have started. This device remotely printed letters and numbers on a stream of paper tape from inputs generated by a specially designed typewriter at the other end of a telegraph line. Means you are typing somewhere and someone else is getting the printout. Then comes teleprinters. After teleprinters also come into force, new changes have come. What was teleprinters? A teleprinter or teletype is a device that can be used to send and receive typed messages through various communication channels in which both point to point and point to multi-point. As you are receiving, I am delivering this lecture from one point and you are receiving it at 40 points. Configures, initially they were used in telegraphy. Do you understand what is telegraphy? Previously, nowadays it is not available, but previously it was a system when you want to send some telegrams to some other persons, immediately you can use this telegraphy and send. Initially, they were used in telegraphy, which developed in the late 1830s and 1840s as the first use of electrical engineering, though teleprinters were not used for telegraphy until 1887 at the earliest. The machines were adapted to provide a user interface to early mainframe computers and mini computers, sending typed data to the computer and printing the response. So this is also a type of gadget we are using. Then comes clocks, then comes television. Television was a device which used to get communication through there from its towers. The television set, the television show, or mass medium, it was a device which used to telecast the motion pictures. In our future lectures, we will be discussing about it very sharply and very closely. What are televisions are? Television was become available in 1920s, but it would still be several years before the new technology. What type of televisions we are having nowadays? They are not that much. Previously, it was only black and white. Then it started becoming color in 1950. And nowadays, a lot of televisions are available. They are called Android TVs or smart TVs. And we are using them. We can have a lot of educational systems we can use. They are very advanced. Then comes the last is not big, but very informative and the most useful, that is digital computer. So what was a digital computer? Digital computer is a device that can be used at different places, that can communicate with anyone, that can make pictures, that can show you pictures, that can do anything. But do you know, in 1938, the United States Navy has developed the first electromechanical analog computer, small enough to be used in a board in a submarine. Submarine you already know, पनडुब्बी. कितना छोटा कंप्यूटर यूएस नेवी ने बनाया जो कि एक पनडुब्बी में रखकर ले जा सकते थे. वो किस लिए यूज करते थे वो लोग? टॉर्पीडोज फायर करने के लिए. बिकॉज पनडुब्बी आपको पता है पानी में रहती है, अगर आप सेफ जगह पे नहीं है तो आपको बाहर जाके फायर करना पड़ेगा. सो दे हैव डेवलप्ड ए small supercomputer, and with the help of that they have destroyed enemies that ships. And with this today's chapter, that what is the role of hardware in educational technology and safe, and we'll meet tomorrow. And the last website is there. University's website is there, email ID is there. If you have any query, any question, you can ask me and send it to me. We will try to answer it. You can visit my YouTube channel. There also you will find out a lot of study material previously recorded for you. Thank you very much.